Hello students, in this video we are going to learn about the bar graphs, use of bar graphs with a different purpose. Before knowing about the bar graphs, we should know how to choose the scale to draw these bar graphs. So it is totally depend on the data what they given. Here directly explaining with the example number 8. In this example they given 200 students of 6th and 7th class were asked to name their favorite color so as to decide upon what should be the color of their school building. The results are shown in the following table represent the given data on the bar graph. So here they given number of students chosen red, those are 43, 90 student chosen green, 55 chosen blue, 49 chosen yellow, 34 chosen orange. So here all numbers are different. Okay, so how to predict the scale? So the maximum number is 55, so minimum we can take the scale as 0. It means start the scale at 0, the greatest value in the data is 55. So end the scale at the value greater than 55. So such as we have to take 60. So you can see here they started with the 0 to 60. So along with they written vertical column as student and horizontal as our colors. So for the different colors they made the bar graphs according to numbers, how many students are there. So here 43. So where they put? So they put 40 and 50 between. So we will get here 43. So if you make the scales here, so starting with the 0, so the 1 millimeter will be gives us 1 student, like that 1, 2, 3 up to 10. 10 students are here at the 1 centimeter. From 10 to 20 it will be start with 11, 12, 13, like that we will get up to 20. So like that if you count after 40 you have to start 41, 42, 43, means at the 3 millimeter you have to show that 43 who are chosen red color. Next for the green, how many? 19. 19 means below 20. So like that blue is how much? 55. So it will comes between 50 and 60. So here our blue. Next yellow is how much? 49. Where it will come? It will come below 50, just 1 millimeter. Next orange, how much? 34. So it will comes after 30 and before 40. So you have to mark there. So like this you have to draw the graphs. By drawing the bar graphs, we conclude that the blue is the most prepared color because the bar representing the blue is the tallest. See here, blue color is tallest. So that's why you can say that that is most prepared. And green is the least preferred color because the bar representing the green is the shortest. So here it will be very short. Now there are 5 colors, they are red, green, blue, yellow and orange. These are observed on the horizontal line. Similarly on vertical line we can get the students. So like this you have to conclude according to whatever the questions they asked in the problem. Now going to the 9th example, following data gives total marks out of 600 obtained by 6 children of a particular class represent the data on the bar graph. See here how much marks they obtained. Ajay obtained 450, Bali 500, Deepthi 300, Fayaz 360, Geetika 400, Hari 540. So here almost all above the 100. So you can take your scale as 1 unit, means 1 centimeter equal to 100, and you can draw the bar graph. See here the scale they taking 1 unit, means you can take in your book you can take 1 centimeter as 100 marks. So start with 0, next 100, 200 up to 600 because the out of how many marks are there? 600. So up to 600 you have to take and afterwards plot these graphs in your notebook. So then you will get who will got most and who got least. Okay, so like this you have to do. Now going for the drawing double bar graphs. How? You have to represent the two datas at the time. Okay, so here they given average hours of sunshine and average hour of and the sunshine means in Margaret and in Aberdeen. Okay, so these two places they taking. Okay, so how the sunshine is there from January to December. So this thing they plotted the graphs here. See here like this. Margate they taking the white bars and for the Aberdeen they taking the dark bars. So by the scale they taking here 1 unit means you can take it as 1 centimeter as 1 hour. Okay, from January to December they took. So along with double graph they given some gap again with February. So they made the graphs representation like this. Here hours, how you have to take 1 unit equal 1 hour of the sunshine 1 centimeter. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. So here they skipped the numbers, don't worry, you can write it. So for the 2 hours they calculated with the fractions are they given. Okay, don't worry, just you observe this one. You can do the exercise problems in your book, no need of writing these all things. Directly coming to the exercise 3.3, first one, they given graph figure 3.3, this one, to answer the following. So here in the question only we will get the answer. How? This graph, clearly observe it. They given student, number of students who having the pets owned by the students of the class 7th. Okay, so dogs, how many having? 8 students having. Cats, how many having? 10 students. Rabbits, how many having? 2 students. Next, hamster, how many having? See here, after 4 before 6 is means it will be 5. Next, others, it is in between 2 and 4, it means it will be around 3. So the question, which is the most popular pet? See, which is the tallest bar? That is 10. So cats are the popular pet. Next, how many students have dog as pet? So dogs, see here, total 8 students. So our answer is here, it is cats, and here how many students? 8 students have dogs as pet. Okay, understood? So like this you have to write the answers in your fair book. Now second problem, again here they given the bar graph. By this bar graph they asking here questions. Okay, read the bar graph which shows the number of books sold by bookstore during 5 consecutive years and answer the following questions about how many books were sold in 1989, 1990 and 1992. So let's see 1989. So where it is 100 and 200 in between. Okay, it is near to 200 means let it be assumed it as a 190. So in 1989 totally how many books are sold? 190. Okay, so because here we don't know how much scale they took, but here they written 1 centimeter gives us 100 books. So if you goes here exactly number you will not get, just assume it. Okay, nearly or else approximately you can say. Next in 1990, so where it is? Here it is near to 500, so let's take it as 480. Next in 1992, where it is? Exactly I think it is 200. Okay, 200 books are sold. In which year were about 475 books sold? See here 480 I took, it means nearly that is in 1990. So you have to write here year 1990. About 225 books, so where I took here nearly 200 I took, it will be 225 nearly. Okay, about, not exactly about. So in Kannada you can say sumaru 225 books sold. Okay, so like this you have to solve. Now going to the third problem. In which years were fewer than 250 books sold? So in which year those are fewer than 250? Just observe the graph. 250 fewer. So here it will be around 1991, and fewer than means less than 250. So it is around 300. So it is not less than. So here will be 1992 will be lesser than 250 books sold. Similarly in 1989 also 190 sold. That's why these are fewer than 250 books in the year 1989 and 1992. Fourth question. Can you explain how you would estimate the number of the books sold in 1989? So I will estimate it as 190 because it is below 200 and more than 100. Okay, and also it is near to 200. That's why I am estimating it as 190. So which will be round up to 200. So our answer will be 200 or 190. Now third main question. Number of children in 6 different classes are given below. Represent the data on a bar graph. So here class 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th they given, and number of children belongs to 5th class 135, 6th 120, 7th 95, 8th 100, 9th 90, 10th 80. So the first question rises, how would you choose a scale? See here, almost numbers in the multiple of 5 as well as multiple of 10 also. Okay, so I will take here 1 centimeter as 10 students or means 10 children. Here will be the answer for the third question. Okay, so vertically I took number of students and horizontally I took classes. Okay, so 1 centimeter equal to 10 children. In 5th class how many are there? 135. Where it will come? It will come 130 and 140 in between. Okay, next 6th class 120. So it will be exactly on the 120 line. Next 7th class 95. Where it will come? It will come between 90 and 100. Next 8th class it is 100. Okay, so 9th 90, 10th 80. Okay, so these will comes exactly. So here I drawn it in ruled paper. You can draw it on graph paper also, or else you can draw it on unruled paper also. So while taking drawing in unruled book means unruled paper, try to concentrate on the centimeters, how you taking the measurement. Okay, so now the coming to questions. So first question, how would you choose a scale? Yes, I chosen the scale 1 centimeter equal to 10 children. Okay, because here the numbers are in the multiple of tens. So the greater number is 100 means 135 and smallest we started with the 0. Next, answer the following question. Which class has the maximum number of children and minimum? So see the graph. So where you getting the maximum? In 5th class we getting 135 and lowest we are getting here in the 10th class, that is 80 students. So maximum in the 5th class, minimum in the 10th class. Find the ratio of students of a class 6th to the students of class 8th. So here in the 6th class how many are there? 120. Okay. Next in 8th class how many are there? 100. So this is our ratio of 6th standard to 8th standard. So now make it simplify. 120 is there here, 100 is there, 0 0 will get cancelled. So again 12 is to 10. So which you can divide again with the 2 table. Okay, 2 6 2 5. So our required answer will be 6:5. So this is your required ratio of 6th standard to 8th standard, that is 6:5. Okay, so like this you have to solve the problems. For your reference, I am here giving printed answer of the third question. Okay, so in this question they took one unit as 25 children. Don't get confusion, you can draw mine or this one also, anyone you can do, but for your reference I am giving this answer. Just like this you have to solve the problem. Now fourth question. The performance of a student in first term and second term is given. Draw a double bar graph choosing appropriate scale and answer the following. See here, in first term and second term they given all 6 subject marks. Sorry, here 5 subjects are there, Kannada is not there. Okay, so 5 subjects are there, so you have to take the subjects on horizontally and marks on vertically. Okay, so start doing this and compare with my question. So first, in which subject has the child improved his performance the most? What you have to do? Search here where he improved. 65 came 70, here it is low, and maths his performance is good, and 81 becomes 85, 73 becomes 75. So you make the differences where you will get the most highest difference, that will be his good performance. So here 95 minus, if you make 88, 95 minus 88, here you will get 7. So in other it will be 3, here 4, here 2. So good performance in math subject. Now in which subject is the improvement the least? So where is the least improvement? 84 minus 81, it will be 4, but here 75 minus 73, it will be 2, means least performance in the social science. Okay, improvement they are asking, so that's why I am taking social science. If he is in dull, that will be Hindi, because his performance in the reverse order. His performance in going in lower than 72 earlier he got, next he got 65. So it is not improvement, you can say. Improvement means where he increased his marks. Okay, next, has the performance gone down in any subject? Yes, obviously that one only, Hindi gone down, because 72 came to 65. That's why this will be the performance gone down in this subject, that is Hindi subject. Understood? So for bar graph I given here, just to check it, and for the 5th question and 6th question for your practice.